Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. God bless. And today, as y'all saw in the thumbnail, so I had got an iPad, and I probably had this iPad for probably about a week now. So I kind of did open it already. I kind of did the entire setup because I was a little excited, but I do have a clip from when I did open it. Yeah, so just know I was thinking about y'all. I was just more of in the moment. But yeah, so hi, my name is Zaria Yasmin, if you don't already know me. You know, I make content talking about God, relying messages that I may receive, and also just making little videos like this. So today I wanted to take you guys on a tour with my iPad, or a tour of my iPad and the things that I have as a college student and things that I think that you guys should invest in as a college student and things of that nature. Here is the case that had came with it. I'm gonna put all of the cost of the things and where I had bought it from, which was all from Amazon, by the way, in the description. So yes, the iPad was from Amazon, the Apple Pen was from Amazon, the case was from Amazon, all of it was from Amazon. And I had got the 10th generation, so she is very cute, very sleek. Yes, she's very, very cute. Because I had looked at the Apple cost, and apparently to get it off the Apple website itself, it costs almost $500 just for the Apple Pen and the iPad. No thank you. I had got all of this for only $300. When that came up to $500, I'm okay. We're gonna start off with, because I have different like widgets and stuff like that. So the first one that I'm going to start off with is, it says Yahweh. So this is the theme I'm going for. So the background says blessed. Yes. So yes, I have the screensaver. I had got all of these photos from Pinterest, all of the photos of the widgets and stuff like that. All of that is just from Pinterest. So this is the first screen. Faith over fear, all of that. I kind of just wanted to match the theme of the background that I was going for, and I was just kind of feeling like, I don't know, I was just feeling this vibe. I feel this vibe. So yeah, so you guys see the apps and stuff like that. Here's that. And if you guys don't notice, it's a little organized. So on this page, I kind of have a photo of like this camera and then the YouTube plaque, to kind of mentally set my goals as every time I get on this iPad, because I kid you not, I cannot get off this iPad. Like I am iPad kid. Actually, I am iPad kid. So yeah, so on this page, it's kind of like, on this one, it's just kind of reminding me of God and the things that I kind of want to focus on. So for example, right here, it's for the apartment that I want to earn and things of that nature when I get out of college, obviously. But on the next page is showing this graduate girl, obviously for graduation, when I graduate college, the YouTube plaque, another name for God, Shalom, and then the camera to kind of like signify what it is that I like want to, like, you know, what I'm focused on. And then I had put beside it, God's got this, because he does got it every single time. So I don't need to worry about anything. All I need to do is stay on the grind, stay focused, and do what I need to, so that I can achieve it. Because if it's in my will, then God will make it happen. Anything that is not for me, you feel me? Anything that is or isn't for me will obviously show eventually. So yeah. And then I have this side, so I'm a little bit more on the pinker side. So I think that this setup was really, really cute the way that I had did it. And then I had set up my, excuse me. I had Okay, sorry for the microphone change, but I hope that this is working better for you guys. So yeah, so after so I had made these kind of widget things. You can go into settings for them. So you're gonna go to focus in your settings. You're gonna go to focus, and what I had did was press the plus button, and you're gonna press custom or whatever you want to name it, and you can name it anything like cutesy. And then when you set up cutesy, you're gonna add the people, because like automatically it won't allow any messages to go through unless you have it set up for who it is that you want to have in there. So yeah, you're gonna choose the apps that you want to add or allow, and then you're gonna choose the type of wallpaper that you want to put in there. So for example, you have this one, and then you can have that match up with the background as well. So let me literally kind of do it for y'all. So I'm just gonna choose some apps, and then I'm gonna choose the one that I had made myself, and then I'm gonna also, I don't know, I'm gonna keep all of these because this is where my widgets are. So you're gonna keep all of those. Hold on, what happened? Okay, so then once you have cutesy set up, it's gonna change the background, and then that's where the magic of the widgets come in. So hold on, let me go back to blessed. So for blessed, since I have that, I also have it to where I can swap these. So what I had did is I take a widget. Let's say for example, I want to take this. I'm going to add that widget. And when I take that widget, I'm going to grab it. You see how everything is kind of wobbling? I'm going to take it and hover it above it. And then that's when you're going to be able to move it however you want. So you can use any photos. And what I use is Widgetsmith. Exactly that. So when you go onto Widgetsmith, you're able to add all and any type of photos, any type of size that they offer. So you're going to go to your photos. I'm not going to show that, but you're going to go to your photos, and then you're going to choose whatever it is that you want to choose, and then add that widget on there. So another thing that I had did to kind of make my apps match my background, the tone of it, is I'm going to press edit, and then I'm going to press customize. And when I press customize, it gives you options as to what it is that you want to choose. So you can have light to where it shows the colors of it, but you see that throws off the aesthetic of everything. So you can also have dark, that's going to make your apps, like the outer part of your apps, dark, and the background. Or you could choose automatic. Basically, I kind of moved, y'all. Sorry, yeah. Basically, if you on night mode and stuff like that, it's just automatic. And then you have tinted to where it would change. And then for me, I made sure that I don't like my apps being small. I just feel like it just doesn't give. So I press large. And then I'm going to press the light mode so the back part isn't dark, unless you guys do want your back to be dark. But for me, I would prefer it not to be. So I make sure it's on the light button. And yeah, this is blessed. And then this is going to be it horizontal as well. So this is it horizontal. I feel like it looks better horizontal anyways, but yeah. So, and now we're going to go onto my other widgets. So next I have God's Plan, and that's basically like my pink tone one. So for this one, this is the pink one that I have set up, which is what I had called God's Plan. And it's literally because the quote that I had put in the beginning of it is God's plan is worth the wait. So next what I do is I just kind of swap my widgets into what it is that I want it to be next. Sometimes I'll keep the same things, other times I won't. But yeah, since this is already my home screen, I just keep this up there. And this is this part. I really do like the pink one. I think it's really cute, really aesthetic and stuff like that. But y'all tell me what y'all think. This is it horizontal. Like I said, I do like it better when it's horizontal and stuff like that. And again, I did get all of these photos from Pinterest. All I did was look up pink pink screensaver, and also just like quotes or photos, like inspiration, like I think about what it is that I want, that my mind is usually set on. So say for example, your mind is set on fashion, or you really like doing like you're working on being a nurse or something, you can look up nurse aesthetic on Pinterest, and then boom, that is so funny that I bring up nursing and this pops up in my Pinterest, because I literally never ever talk about nursing. So this is whoever's watching this video, if you want to do nursing, this is your sign. This is your sign to go ahead. Y'all could go and look up nursing aesthetic and literally put what you please, whatever it is and how you want to decorate your iPad. You do it as you want to do. Like, don't be like everybody who, like, honestly, for me, I think the whole Hello Kitty setup is cute and all, but it gets played out so easily, and I get really and highly irritated of it. So if that's what you want to do because it does look aesthetic to you, go ahead and do it. You know, you have other people who have like the tutorial how to do the extra stuff, but with me, I'm okay. So this is my sunset one. It's literally just a sunset, and it's kind of the same thing, but instead I just kind of switch it up for what it is that I think will match it. Um, yeah, whatever I feel is the vibe. Whatever I feel is the vibe is all. This is it horizontal. I did want to show y'all. I did want to show y'all some things as to what I think you should want as a incoming student and stuff of that nature. So this app is called Good Notes. And what I do for this is they do have a limited thing, like you see at the bottom. It says 2 out of 3 notebooks created. Upgrade to create unlimited notebooks. I mean, if you want to pay for that, you can. But for me, this is kind of just for notes and stuff like that. Especially on notes is probably where I take more notes, like things like this. Like, for example, notes has got to be my best friend, honestly. Like, there's not a moment to where I'm not in notes. Like, I write down my schedule and things of that nature, things that I need to take care of, questions that I may need to ask my advisor, and stuff of that nature. Like, it all doesn't need to be done in a notebook, especially if you have this, because I would say this is the most, like, I don't regret buying this. I literally don't regret buying this at all, because it was really a game changer. It made things easier for me. I was like, and like besides having like a bigger screen and more like entertainment and stuff like that, able to play with friends, be on the phone, because I kind of have my Apple ecosystem. I have the MacBook, I have my iPhone, and I have the iPad now. But besides the entertainment stuff, like I think that like the iPad, if you're not a fan of computers and stuff like that, if you find it really difficult, you just find it more comfortable on an iPad, then I would suggest you to get this, because it is 10 times better and you're able to work better on it. Especially if you like, what my school uses is we have a website called D2L, or we'll use posts and stuff like that, and you're literally able to do all of the same things that you can do on the computer. I just think still invest in a computer, because like for me, how I kind of have it set up is my phone is kind of for like phone calls, stuff that I need. iPad is for more of entertainment, and my computer is to get work done. So if you want to be organized like that, how I'm trying to be, then you go ahead and do that. But if you literally don't have the money to get get a computer, then go ahead and invest in an iPad, because I think that it will be a game changer, especially if you're unsure about getting one. So I definitely would recommend. And again, I am putting this stuff in the bio of everything that I had gotten. Before I forget about this, the Stylus Pen. I had got all of this off of Amazon. The Stylus Pen is just as equivalent as it is to the Apple Pen. So in this little stylus and a little Apple Pen, it came with extra tips. So I'm not sure, what happens to the tips, but you obviously need them for some reason. Yeah, I would suggest getting these. The tips replaced if it falls out, if it breaks, but not, because I have seen damaged Apple Pen tips. How they do it, I don't know. I asked the same question, but I definitely have seen it. It's possible somehow. Anyways, that kind of is the end of my iPad tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I am very happy with her. And if you're watching this and your iPad is on the way, or you're thinking about getting it and stuff like that, be excited, get it. It's so worth it. From Amazon, I highly recommend. But if you have extra money that you want to do where you want to get it to Apple, then go ahead and do that. Because if you do get it to Apple, then they have this like special thing to where you can get your name and carved in it for free and stuff like that. But that's if you want to be extra. But yeah, I hope you guys love the video. I did not get a screen protector, but it's okay because I'm gonna protect her. I don't need none else to do it. I got it. And yeah, so if you're real cutesy with her, I'm very happy with it. And I hope that you guys love this video. And if you did, please subscribe to join the family. And also give this video a like. Stay tuned for more videos. And I love you all. God bless. Amen. And have a wonderful day.